In 1964, a revolutionary stood on the sands of Gaza, witnessing a people's unbreakable spirit against colonial oppression. Malcolm X, a fearless voice for justice, saw in Palestine's struggle a mirror of the Black fight for freedom. As we mark his 100th birth anniversary in May 2025, his words resonate louder than ever, calling us to stand against tyranny. Malcolm X's journey to Gaza in September 1964 was a turning point. He walked through the Khan Yunis refugee camp, home to thousands displaced by the 1948 Nakba. He visited a hospital, prayed in a mosque, and dined with poets like Harun Hashim Rashid, who shared tales of survival from Israel's 1956 massacre. Malcolm transcribed Rashid's poem, "We Must Return," capturing the Palestinian cry for their stolen homes. In his diary, he wrote of Gaza's spirit of resilience, a defiance against colonial theft. His essay, published days later, called Zionism a New Colonialism, accusing it of uprooting Palestinians for a state built on Western agendas. He met PLO leaders in Cairo, urging African nations to back Palestine's fight, seeing it as one with the Black struggle against systemic oppression. Fast forward to May 2025, and Gaza's suffering has only deepened under Benjamin Netanyahu's iron fist. His government's blockade has choked aid, with only 93 trucks allowed in one day, leaving 14,000 babies at risk of starvation. Airstrikes have killed over 53,000 Palestinians since 2023, with 140 lost in a single day this month. Netanyahu's plan for a sterile zone aims to displace even more, echoing the colonial land grabs Malcolm X condemned. 15 paramedics were struck down, their ambulances targeted, as Israel defies global calls for a ceasefire. Nations like the UK and France now threaten sanctions, but Netanyahu presses on, prioritizing control over human lives. Malcolm X's Gaza visit wasn't just a moment. It sparked a legacy of Black Palestinian solidarity. His words inspired the Black Panthers and SNCC to champion Palestine, seeing shared chains of oppression. Today, posts online echo his call, tying his 1964 stand to Gaza's current fight. Malcolm X saw through the narrative of Israel as a victim, exposing its colonial roots long before the world caught up. His vision of unity, Black, Arab, African, stands as a blueprint for resistance against Netanyahu's policies, which crush Palestinian hopes under the guise of security. This solidarity isn't just history, it's a call to action. Malcolm X didn't just observe, he spoke out, linking arms with oppressed peoples worldwide. Today, as Gaza faces famine and relentless bombing, his legacy demands we do the same. Netanyahu's blockade isn't just a policy, it's a continuation of the colonial theft Malcolm X decried. The Palestinian struggle, like the Black fight, is about dignity, land, and freedom. Values Malcolm X lived and died for. So, what can we do? Share Malcolm X's story, amplify Gaza's truth, support campaigns that bridge Black and Palestinian voices, just as he did with the PLO. The same system that displaced Palestinians in 1948 thrives under Netanyahu in 2025. But so does the spirit of resistance Malcolm X saw in Gaza's mosques and camps. Let's honor his 100th birthday by answering his call. Stand with Palestine, break the chains of oppression, and fight for a world where justice isn't just a dream. How will you carry Malcolm X's torch today?